How to reach Taj Mahal in India. Taj Mahal is one of the wonders of the world. The fastest way of reaching Taj Mahal, Agra, is by air. The city of Taj, Agra, has its own airport that is around 7 kilometers from the city center. Indian Airlines operates flights to Agra on a daily basis. There is a good network of trains connecting Agra with the rest of the country. Apart from the main railway station of Agra Cantonment, there are other 2 stations also, that of Raja Ki Mandi and Agra Fort. The main trains connecting Agra with Delhi are Palace on Wheels, Shatabdi, Rajdhani, and Taj Express. There are regular bus services from Agra to a number of important cities. The main bus stand of Agra has a number of buses running for Delhi, Jaipur, Mathura, Fatehpur Sikri.
If you are coming from Delhi to Agra, you can hire Delhi to Agra taxi on special discounts. Since diesel and petrol vehicle are not permitted in the vicinity of Taj Mahal area, you can find battery-operated buses, horse-driven tongas, rickshaws and other pollution-free vehicles there. How to entry to Taj Mahal. The gateway to the Taj Mahal at Agra, India, the southern gate, the eastern gate, and the western gate. The 4-storied main gateway of the Taj Mahal is 100 feet high, and is built in red sandstone. The Arabic calligraphy from the Holy Quran and motifs of entwined flowers, leaves and vines spiraling down its niches. These motifs have been made by semi-precious stones inlaid in the white marble. The timings are from sunrise to sunset. This gateway is an octagonal entrance hall, surrounded by small rooms on both the sides of the floors having beautifully ornamented gates on 2 sides, one opening towards the courtyard side and the other towards the mausoleum itself. On the 3 sides of this gateway, there are strong balconies. The gateway is a masterpiece of fine inlay work in itself. Timing and ticket prices to visit the Taj Mahal, India. World's most iconic tribute to love. Visit the crown jewel of India. Taj Mahal is open from sunrise to sunset during normal operating days. Taj Mahal is closed on Fridays for general viewing. Here are separate queues for foreign tourists and domestic tourists, and signs will direct you accordingly. The Taj Mahal attracts from 7 to 8 million visitors annually, with more than 0.8 million from overseas. Most tourists visit in the cooler months of October, November, and February.
Whence its breathtaking splendor makes you wonder breathlessly, and you tend to pause for a while, but to continue staring at the Taj, you would sense them standing beside you. If one has a heart that beats and that beat throbs to seek the purity of love in galore, surely one deserves a visit to the Taj, as much as the Taj deserves your visit once, and more. Come to the Taj with blissful pride. Bring the saga come alive. Come, fall in love, every time. A white marble tomb built in 1631-48 in Agra, seat of the Mughal Empire, by Shah Jahan for his wife, Arjuman Banu Begum. The monument sums up many of the formal themes that have played through Islamic architecture. The Taj Mahal is considered the finest example of Mughal architecture, a style that combines elements from Persian, Indian, and Islamic architectural styles. The moods of the Taj vary from dawn to dusk. It looks milky white in the soft light that characterizes early morning. while the afternoon sun makes it glisten bright and dazzling in the overhead sunlight, almost looking like a jewel against the opaque blue of the skyline. And then comes a moonlit Taj breaking into the night sky. Majestic and simply beautiful in a sense that cannot be put into words. The sensuous appeal can never be more heightened, as on a full moon night, when it shines like a pearl, making the visitor stand agape at the spectacle. The romanticism and sheer majesty of the structure is unbelievably true. No wonder if millions of people chose it amongst the world's top wonders. The romanticism and sheer majesty of the structure is unbelievably true. No wonder if millions of people chose it amongst the world's top wonders. Arjumand Banu Begum, popularly known as Mumtaz Mahal, April 1593–17 June 1631, meaning beloved ornament of the palace, was an empress of India during the Mughal dynasty. Her father was the brother of Empress Nur Jahan, who subsequently became the wife of the Emperor Jahangir. Betrothed to Prince Khurram in 1607 AD at the age of 14 years, she was married 5 years later on 10 May 1612, a date selected by the court astrologers as most conducive to ensuring a happy marriage to Prince Khurram, who later ascended the peacock throne of India as the fifth Mughal emperor and popularly known as Shah Jahanite. She was his third wife, and became his favorite. After their wedding celebrations, Khurram, finding her in appearance and character elect among all the women of the time, gave her the title Mumtaz Mahal Begum, chosen one of the palace. The intervening years had seen Khurram take 2 other wives. Mumtaz had a very deep and loving marriage with Shah Jahan. Even during her lifetime, poets would extol her beauty, gracefulness, and compassion. Mumtaz was Shah Jahan's trusted companion, traveling with him all over the Mughal Empire. His trust in her was so great that he even gave her his imperial seal, the Maruza. Mumtaz was portrayed as the perfect wife with no aspirations to political power. She also enjoyed watching elephant and combat fights performed for the court. It was quite common for women of noble birth to commission architecture in the Mughal Empire. Mumtaz devoted some time to a riverside garden in Agra, and it may have been her affection for this garden that prompted the eventual form of her monument. Despite her frequent pregnancies, Mumtaz traveled with Shah Jahan's entourage throughout his earlier military campaigns. She was his constant companion and trusted confidant, and their relationship was intense. She died in Burhanpur 1631 AD in the Deccan, now in Madhya Pradesh, during the birth of their 13th child, a daughter named Gauhara Begum. She had been accompanying her husband whilst he was fighting a campaign in the Deccan Plateau. Her body was temporarily buried at Burhanpur in a walled pleasure garden known as Zainabad, originally constructed by Shah Jahan's uncle Daniel on the bank of the Tapti River. Her original grave still lies here. Burhanpur was never intended by her husband as his wife's final resting spot, As a result, her body was disinterred in December 1631, and transported in a golden casket escorted by her son Shah Shuja, and the head lady-in-waiting of the deceased empress back to Agra. There it was interred in a small building on the banks of the river Yamuna. Shah Jahan stayed behind in Burhanpur to conclude the military campaign that had originally brought him to the region. While there, he began planning the design and construction of a suitable mausoleum and funerary garden in Agra for his wife, a task that would take more than 22 years to complete. The Taj Mahal. Today, the Taj Mahal stands as the ultimate monument to love, an homage to her beauty and life. The contemporary court chroniclers paid an unusual amount of attention to Mumtaz Mahal's death and Shah Jahan's grief at her demise. In the immediate aftermath of his bereavement, the emperor was reportedly inconsolable. Apparently, after her death, Shah Jahan went into secluded mourning for a year. When he appeared again, his hair had turned white. His back was bent, and his face worn. Since Mumtaz had died on Wednesday, all entertainments were banned on that day. Jahan gave up listening to music, wearing jewelry or rich and colorful clothes, and using perfumes for 2 years. Jahan's eldest daughter, the devoted Jahanara Begum, gradually brought him out of grief, and took the place of Mumtaz at court. Queen Mumtaz Mahal's personal fortune, valued at 10 million rupees, was divided by Shah Jahan between Jahanara Begum, who received half, and the rest of her surviving children. Immediately after the burial in Burhanpur, Jahan and the imperial court devoted themselves to the planning and design of the mausoleum and funerary garden in Agra, now known as the Taj Mahal, or fondly, the Taj story. Who could ever think that an eternal love leading to the saga of infinite bondage could evolve out of a desert-like land, and would blossom to be the reason to gift our world a poem in marble, the Taj. No image of the Taj, neither on canvas nor on celluloid, can adequately express its conceptual imaginary nor convey the legend, the poetry and the romance that shrouds what Rabindranath Tagore calls a teardrop on the cheek of time. The Taj Mahal, a spectacle in white marble, unparalleled in grandeur, that depicts the sheer opulence of an era. The awesome structure, the monument of love, that Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan gave to the world, stands as a testimony of his intense love for his wife Mumtaz Mahal. It is a romance celebrated in marble, and glorified with precious and semi-precious stones, and that's the way to appreciate it. Tourists from all over the world visit Agra to make a pilgrimage to Taj Mahal, India's most famous architectural wonder. Taj Mahal means crown palace, and is in fact the most well-preserved and architecturally beautiful tomb in the world. The English poet, Sir Edwin Arnold, has described the Taj as not a piece of architecture, as other buildings are, but the proud passions of an emperor's love wrought in living stones. Taj Mahal stands on the bank of river Yamuna, which otherwise serves as a wide moat defending the Great Red Fort of Agra, the center of the Mughal emperors until they moved their capital to Delhi in 1637. It was built by the 5th Mughal Emperor, Shah Jahan in 1631 in memory of his third, but the most favorite wife, in fact a soulmate Mumtaz Dachi died, while accompanying her husband in Burhanpur in a campaign to crush a rebellion, after giving birth to their 13th child. The death so crushed the emperor, that all his hair and beard were said to have grown snow white in a few months. The Taj Mahal stands tall with grace, is not just a parable epitome of emotional eternal love between a man and a woman, but for other reasons too. Emperor Shah Jahan, who commissioned the construction of the Taj, desired to create it also as a symbol of solemnity, harmony, purity and spirituality as well. The Taj is not merely a monument of grace and dignity alone. It is, in fact, a message to all mankind, that pure love is the soul of life. The Taj is a reminder for all mankind about the universally accepted, but not so well practiced concept of love-peace, the essence of the paradise, free from conflicts of races and geographical boundaries, is important to be observed solemnly. The Taj is simply a majestic tribute to an exotic beauty. Shah Jahan was put under house arrest by his own son and successor by force, Aurangzeb. The latter did not agree with his father on most issues, and was particularly opposed to him building a black Taj as his own mausoleum. Upon Shah Jahan's death, Aurangzeb made the body of the emperor, who got the body of his beloved Mumtaz in a golden casket from Burhanpur to Agra, as a tribute to a woman of exotic beauty, and as a monument of a love story.